Hi team, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about breaking your phone habit. Now in the modern world we tend to use our phone for a lot of things. It's an incredibly useful tool, but over time we find that we use it a little too much. This video is all about how you can break up with your phone and how you can quit that habit of using it all the time. If you're one of those people that wakes up, rolls over and stares at their phone, or finds themselves in social situations staring at their phone or having their phone face up on a table, then this is the video for you. First of all, try and remove some of the addictive things that are on your phone. So these are things like social media apps and games. So games take up a lot of your time. They're not actually adding much value to your life, but they are causing you to use your phone a lot. Try simply deleting these apps from your phone for even just a week and see if you still crave them. Remove your access to social media. So this could be something as easy as deleting your app, or alternately, you could make a folder all the way down the end and place it in there so it's a bit harder to find. You could also try removing your social media apps for just a week or two as well and see if that helps to break that habit that you have of craving to be on it. One of the other things that you can do to help curb your habit is get a watch. You'll find that you tend to look at your phone a lot just to see what the time is. And while you're checking the time, then you'll start to scroll through. And then you'll find your way into your games, into your social media, and you'll look at the clock next and you'll find that you've wasted an hour or so on your phone. Get a watch and try and build the habit of any time you need to look at the time, you look here instead of there. You can do the same thing with your alarm clock. A lot of us tend to use our phones as our alarm clock, but this means that they're in close proximity when you're in your tiredest state, can zone out and use it a lot of the time. So try and remove your phone from your bedroom. See if you can put it on charge in a separate room, buy an old school alarm clock and use that instead. This will help to curb the habit of getting up early in the morning and then immediately staring at your phone, because this is when we get into dangerous territory. Not only do we waste a lot of time first thing in the morning, but you'll also find that subconsciously, as it is the first thing that you're doing in the morning, you are putting a lot of value on that device. You're saying that the most important thing I can do with my day is stare at this phone. And that is immediately causing issues to your productivity. So see if you can quit that habit. Again, even just trying it for a week might make a huge difference. Next is to limit the amount of time that you use your phone immediately before or immediately after bed. So using the alarm clock trick will help to save you a little bit in the morning, but also try and quit this before bed. Opt instead before bed for reading a book, or talking with your partner, or your roommates, or hanging out with your dog, or listening to audiobooks is even better than staring at your screen. One of the reasons for this is because the blue light in your phone screen can cause worse sleep. It'll also help you to rewire your thinking around your bedroom, that your bedroom becomes a place for sleep and not a place for phones. Next are much less challenging things. These are super easy and you can do right this very second. And it's just changing the settings on your phone. There are two functions that I want to talk about. One of them is making sure you put your phone on night shift. So this is to help cancel out that blue light that we were talking about. It's been quite proven that blue light interrupts your sleep pattern, and people who are exposed to blue lights before going to bed are more likely to have a broken sleep cycle. By simply activating your night shift on your phone, it will change the tones in your screen to be more warm-toned light. On iPhones, this is also really helpful because you can schedule it between certain times. So you can make sure that when you're accessing your phone at night, night shift automatically turns on, and the same if you're doing it in the mornings. That you can have this entire block of time where your phone is not emitting as much blue light. The next one is a function that is called Raise to Wake. It's a function where as soon as you pick up your phone, the screen turns on. Something that I had never ever noticed, I've turned that off on my phone. So now when I pick up my phone, it's just a block of brick until I choose to activate it. And what that does is break that cue cycle in your brain. By automatically turning on, your phone is giving you a clear cue that it's ready to be used. Break that cycle. Instead, don't let yourself have access to that cue. Break that habit. If you're curious about breaking habits and cue resetting, you can find that in my first video that I made in Habit Month.
This next one I forgot to film, so we're just gonna have to stumble through it together. It's deactivating your thumbprint. Being able to immediately unlock your phone as is a huge temptation, a massive cue, so let's try and undo it.
So these are 6 really easy practical things that you can do with your phone to help curb your habit. If you think that a couple of these things might be useful in your life, please go out and give it a go. It can't hurt to even just do those couple of setting changes and see if it makes a difference in your life. If you're interested in more processes about how to make habits and break habits, stick around for the rest of this month, because this month is all about habit building and productive habit building. Click the subscribe button, hit that bell, and you'll be notified when new videos launch. If you have any other suggestions of ways that you've used that are really effective to help curb phone habits, please stick it in the comments below. As always, thanks for hanging out. Bye!